I'm losing my fucking mind.
They're different species of orange.
Wait, no. But only ever got no. And I'm like, and the kids are like, can you open my orange? I'm like, no, I can open your prototype. But the teachers are telling them that they're oranges. And my 12-year-old knows them only as oranges.
We're going to have to deal with Graham.
Oh yeah, who is he?
He is one of our new recruits from it.
He looks like identical to me.
So, Barker's team set in the square, looking to stay patient. Need to use that control, but quite conservatively actually. Graham very deep, making it very difficult for them to get in. Case in point. John ready for that fast turnaround. There it goes. The aggression from Graham really paying off. Alex playing really well there, getting his team control back. Red team looking to go. Bebe ready. No one at home. No one at home. Oh, the pick-off. Bebe and Rudy making this game quite one-sided at the moment. They need to find a way of containing the beta dominance of Graham and Georgie.
Speaking like one speak closer. Not sure how powerful the camera is.
Red beaters need to really work harder to keep the keep Graham and Georgia really compressed. Up he comes. And there we go. Broken broom. Barker's broom breaking and he's way straight back in there. Small one. Raki looking to line up Hutton. Great communication between the purple team's defence. Martin on this should change the dynamic of the game quite significantly. There we go, a lot more ball time, comfortable ball time. Oh, Gemma with the hand, she's been practicing that for a couple of weeks now. Great catch. Really been working on her hands recently. Graham ready to go. Graham is ready to go. Oh, there we go. You see, this is that dominance of Graham and Georgie.
Sorry? Tackle behind.
I believe that tackle from behind on...
Red?
On red? I'm not sure, we'll find out. Ah, so Kevin to the sin bin. Barker going to keeper. But ultimately, Paola and Martin really need to turn around this dominance with Graham and Georgie. They're really proving to be quite a force, giving Bebe and Alex all kinds of time on the quaffle. Bebe off, Carl on. Looking at a stack, but not correctly executed. Inbounding Georgia. Georgia was closer. Georgia was closer. Georgie. Sorry, Georgie. It's an E and an A and I'm dyslexic. Howler quite rightly asking who's inbounding. Control for Reds really would shift a bit of momentum here. Howler catching, Howler deflecting, but going for the beat instead of the quaffle. Oh no, no, ref, beat for 4. That was marginal, but Howler could have dealt with McCartney a lot sooner. Instead of beating out Graham, you're still prioritising the quaffle. Always prioritising the quaffle.
How did he get there?
He is that quick.
Since I thought it was on the halfway line.
No, he's that quick.
Crazy.
Georgia working really hard to get control. I think Marty's thrown away a bludger though. Tom dancing around the halfway line, but we're looking at the defence. There we go. Over halfway, Rudy on. This is a hard-hitting lineup at the moment. It's just Powler with the bludgers. Powler's gone. No bludgers in attack, so they're going to have to go. Oh wow! Rudy getting the missed catch, but bouncing off the rim of the hoop. Red team really miss it. Barker's team really missing Ollie at the moment. It's not dealing with the aggression from Graham. Looking at a double point defence at the moment. I expect they're looking to go man. Yeah, so Beth looking at Molly. Marcus with Rudy. Carl with Barker. Rob looking to make some inroads. Great dodge. Might have got his team control there. Yes, he has. There we go. Molly doing really well there to try and get that shot off. Here we go, this is the difference. Red team have been forced to go double male to really try and rein in Graham and Georgie. If they can weather this long enough until Graham subs off and keep 4-1, if they can stay in range until Graham subs off, they'll be able to pull them back. But I really think the difference here is Graham and Georgie, not just that beta partnership. Barker making a friend with McCartney. Keep him out the game. I'm not sure that's the right call. Martin subbing off for Alex Patterson. Barker dancing around the back of the hoops. Oh, Georgie sweeping up. Absolutely sweeping up, and Carly's away at the races. There we go. Carl being that attacking threat that Ireland weren't today. Shout out to Japan. There, here we go. So interesting. I know I said they might want to weather the storm because the Graham and Georgie partnership is absolutely solid. This partnership here, not sure there's much drop off. Maybe it'll be less of an attacking threat, but it'll be a solid defense. That's I and Sam. There might be a bit more yielding of ground. Oh, I taking Rob out. Really did well with that hit. Rob managing to weather it, but it was a solid hit. They're still going for double mail at the moment. I haven't heard red beaters actually do a lot of communicating. That might close the gap that between the reds and the darks. Just a bit of communication, keep track of who's doing what. Reds do have control. Rob's sweeping up the some of the wing chasers, taking Alex Lewis out, but McCartney's being quite cheeky there, stepping over Rudy. Sam and I showing off a very good downtown execution. A nice show of her individual skill for that catch. Again, dominance of the beaters is allowing the chasers to run riot today. They're going to have to make some changes there.
I need to check time soon.
Yeah, so I'm going to go and check the time because apparently I have been deemed necessary to seek.
Snitch.
What snitch? Yes, quite right. Again, really solid play. She knows where she needs to be, and she knows what she needs to do when she gets there. And it's just that reliability from her means Sam can go off and do whatever the fuck. Sam trying to get around Rob. He gets there, but the dud throw. Gio. 11 minutes.
Time is 11. Score is 7-1 purple.
7-1 purple. I don't think there's a beta rotation that's gonna close that gap for them. I'm really going for those tackles. There we go. That is exactly what we've been talking about. When the Reds finally break that beta pair, they will score, and that's exactly what's happened there. Okay, Tom Jackson on with Jeffer. Tom, highly underrated player. When he needs to lock it down, he will lock it down. Underestimate this pair at your peril. They will deal with you. There we go. That's an example. Tom quite unlucky to get the deflection there and not the actual beat, but a good throw, good decision to throw. Judith on with Rob. They've gone back to one-on-one. They don't feel they need that double mail anymore. There we go. Broken up the beaters, but the quality of the chaser defense was good enough. Shoulder check from McCartney. Arjun going down quite hell. Shoulder check, not charge check. It was shoulder to shoulder, but like they're both
shoulder charge. Like,
no, not charge, but check. Just check it.
Oh.
He's going to need to take a sub for that. So keep a sub. Arjun for Kevin. But yeah, the balance of the beta play really is determining the flow that the chasers are given. The more flow, the more goals. I feel like Purples have stalled a bit recently, so they'll be looking to get their first beta pairing, Graham and Georgie, on quite soon, just to really start pressing that. But at 7-1, not much of a rush. Let's have a look at the defense a bit more. So we see that lack of aggression now. That lack of aggression really making them work. But Kevin does absolutely amazingly to make 2 blocks from the hoops. 2 blocks through the hoops. Absolutely great job. Showing his worth there. doing really well to get back on defence before Kevin could get a fast break. Rob really trying to work for that control again, but as I said, underestimate this pair at your peril. They are holding on to control quite literally for dear life. They will not yield it unnecessarily. Judith doing quite the right thing. Judith doing the right thing to tap beat Jeffer. But Tom again doing the right thing to actually push out and try and isolate that quaffle carry, but it opened up the middle. Tom and Georgia, this is going to be slightly different pairing. Liking it. Enough from my shot. I'm going to go and get ready.
Warm up.
Yeah, have fun.
Dog.
Sorry?
It's like, there's no way the Reds can kill. They've done it. He's got his west. He's got a swim game now. Or not.
Score is 8-4.
Why is there 3 seekers from one team?
It's like, I can and will catch me in. He gets out of the pitch.
Beautiful catch.
Catch is no good. Those are beautiful.
Catch is no good, you're defeated 4.
Eleven six.
Catch it.
Catch is good. Purple 2 bids.